Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Downshift. My name is Horst. So by now the Corvette C8 has been in customers' hands for at least 6 months now. And I know that because we've had ours for exactly 6 months and we just filmed the ownership experience. So if you want to check that out, it'll be the video before this one. That being said, we also had the first 1LT in all of Canada. So it's a base model and we've had it for a little bit of time. So we've had the opportunity to make some modifications. And if you're new to this channel and you don't know, I'm going to list those quickly right now. So number one was the MRR rims. Number two, we did the gloss roof wrap. We did the carbon fiber mirror caps. We did the carbon fiber rocker panels and the carbon fiber engine cover, which was supplied to us by AG Motorsports. And then we did the plastic grille insert, which was really for the radiator grills to protect them, but it also looks very stealthy. And before I forget, actually, we did the white tire rating on the Michelin and the Michelin Man, which we think turns out awesome. It's a little bit old school, but anyway, those are the mods so far, and there's so many things we still want to do. But that being said, this is not about that. This video is about the 3 mods that we hate seeing on the Corvette C8. So just as a quick disclaimer, and maybe you saw this one coming, I don't know, we're not trying to be negative here. We're not trying to bash anyone. We're not trying to personally attack anybody. These are just the things that we have seen already because the car's been out for quite some time and we've gone, not really our style, and we wouldn't do it to our car. So don't look at this as us trying to bully people or whatever, but it's all subjective. If it's your car and you modded it the way you want it, that's exactly what you should be doing because it is your car. So just remember that, and if you agree with me or disagree with me, put it in the comments. Let me know. Like, we're curious. We really want to know what you guys think. So anyways, with that all out of the way, here we go. 3 things that we hate. So coming in at number 1, and maybe it really is no surprise at all, I'm talking about the chrome wheels. So this was actually a topic of discussion at the Corvette C8 meet that we organized last time, and a lot of the guys said no, but a couple of them said yes, and I believe one of them is actually getting them. I just don't understand it. So the Corvette is now a supercar, granted it's an inexpensive one, and you're gonna add the extra weight and the extra flash to it. I think it really doesn't need it. You have these crazy colors now, it's a redesigned chassis, it's mid-engine, everything is new with the tech. It kind of doesn't make sense to go back to old ways, but I can see how someone would want to if they have owned previous generations. So like the C7 was more of a Grand Tourer, and that one actually looked okay with chrome rims, or the C6 or the C5, or really anything, you know, of those older generations. But this new one, I just really can't wrap my head around why you would want to do that. I've seen a couple that actually looked okay-ish because they had different aftermarket ones, but then I saw someone took the stock rims, which are already pretty bad, and we've voiced that pretty well on this channel. We changed ours right away, and then they dipped them in chrome. So those, I just makes no sense to me whatsoever. I don't know in what world that looks good, but again, to each their own, and if the person owns it, do what you gotta do. I completely get it. And people also have given us criticism for our rims. They say that the black rims are really hard to see. You can't see the detail. It looks like there's brake dust on them, and they look like old cop cars, which is completely fair, but I think it's kind of like a more younger look, and it's just completely different. So anyways, that's number 1. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2, Lamborghini Doors. So maybe Lamborghini Doors is not the correct term to use in this situation. Maybe it's butterfly or scissor doors. I know they're not dihedral doors because those are reserved for the McLaren and the Koenigsegg. Those are the ones that pop out then up. So quite different. But these doors, I know someone has made them like a retrofit kit for the Corvette C8, and I just really don't get it. And the doors are such a major modification. I know they're reversible, but it's just such a major mod that I feel changes the ergonomics of the door, and there's so much engineering that has gone into it. It doesn't really make sense that you're going to be affecting the way something opens instead of making it going up, and then you have to deal with parking lot issues. I really don't get it. And it also doesn't look good in any way, shape, or form. Now, if they did it to something like the Zora, that's going to be like 1,000 horsepower and it's going to be a hypercar, probably like 250, 300K, you know, that's a bit of a different story because that was engineered from the ground up and, you know, it has the cool factor. But something that they're going to mass market, I don't know. I just don't see it, but you know, what are you gonna say? Finally, number 3. So this one technically is or technically isn't a modification, however you want to classify it. I'd say it's a mod, but it's not like a performance mod, it's all aesthetic. I'm speaking obviously about decals and vinyl wraps, but this one just, I've seen some cars that just, they don't go all the way with it, you know what I mean? My view about this and anything in life is you either go minimalist or you go all the way. There's really no in between, it's one or the other. And so the vinyl wraps that I've seen, like we've done our roof wrap, which is the complete roof, it matches nicely, it's clean. Then I've seen some that are just incomplete, they're partial on the hood, or they're here, they're kind of on the trunk. I just don't get what they're really going for. It's kind of like a halfway house. And then there's also decals. Like I understand when you have, you know, your tagline or your Instagram handle, your YouTube, whatever on the car, it's small, it's clean, that's completely fine. But when it's draped over and it's huge and it doesn't match and the color doesn't really make sense, like the color scheme doesn't work, I really don't understand that, and I don't see what you're going for. You're kind of trashing this car, you know? And obviously that's anyone's opinion, but it just really doesn't make sense. You know, and again, this is not to trash anyone. For example, Chevy dude, I know, I think he took off his wrap. His wrap, when he first put it on, I was like, wow, that thing is incredible. It was so different than anything you've seen. And, you know, it was just distinct. The thing is, he got so much hate for it, and I really didn't understand why. Maybe it's demographics, I don't really know, but I thought it just popped and it was so different. And the beauty is it's removable. So what's the issue? Like he went all the way with the wrap, and it was completely fine. But anyway, he took it off now from what I've heard, and it's back to stock. But, you know, if you're going partial or you're going with these big things that are all over the place, but then not filled in, like you either do the whole thing or you do one tiny segment and that's it. Because some of the stuff I've seen, I'm just like, what? So anyways, that is the third. Let's get on to the conclusion. So those are the mods on the Corvette C8 that we hate. And yes, we could only think of 3. Originally, I was thinking there were more, but then I looked into them and I was like, no, actually the mods right now on this car are pretty amazing. The rims, the big brake kits, some of the wraps I've seen, really everything on this car is pretty awesome and tastefully done, other than those 3 that I really, really dislike. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely give us a like. Consider subscribing because we've got some awesome track days coming up. So those videos should be out right after this one if everything goes well and the weather holds, because, you know, we're in Canada, it's a little sketchy right now. But comment also down below, let us know, do you agree with my list? Do you disagree? Is there something you would add? Definitely tell us in the comments below. But that is gonna do it from us. Thank you so much for tuning in as usual. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care.